Hong Kong police storming into university campus at Polytechnic University.
Here's a summary of the article.
Police stormed into the Polytechnic University at around 5:30 a.m. on Monday morning after a marathon standoff with anti-government protesters who had been occupying the campus for days. A number of protesters were quickly subdued and arrested, with some police caught on video kicking people on the ground. A large area by the Chung Sa UN building is now completely on fire, but it is unclear if any officers were hit. Some of the makeshift barricades that the protesters had set up got caught up in the blaze, and some black-shirted protesters are trying to douse the flames with a fire hose and a fire hydrant. A large group of protesters are believed to have been holed up inside the university. Many have been fighting pitched battles with police since Sunday morning, with protesters repelling wave after wave of police advances, backed by tear gas and water cannon. The seemingly non-stop supply of petrol bombs seemed to peter out early on Monday morning, before police finally broke through the protesters' defenses.
This post received a score of 38,069, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I watch it live, HKPF attack at round 5:27 am. They caught the students by surprise and rushed to the lightly guarded defense line with the cover of hundreds rounds of tear gas shots. Arrest a few students and the students successfully defend the choke point with petrol bomb. The police retreat very quickly afterwards.
How many were arrested? The live streams just showed a few. Chili Lucas has a multi-stream channel. He narrates in English. The guy is a beast. He was streaming for about 14 hours today. He ended at about 7 am local time.
Greater than a few.
Quality reporting right here.
At least one.
One or more.
A source inside indicates that something has occurred.
We are just reporting it.
Thank you.
Tactically, it sounds like the protesters here are screwed. Surrounded on all sides. They did well when they evaporated into the city at large and then reappeared later. Despite this, hoping for the best that they can melt away and continue their fight another day.
Even if all of these protesters get rounded up, the police are still fighting an idea, rather than a set force of people. More will simply take their place and the idea will fight another day.
That's what happened to us in Iraq. We couldn't kill them as fast as we were making new ones enemies for life.
Given that US wouldn't go 1989 style on everyone, whereas HK police have repeatedly demonstrated they do not consider protesters human being at all, outcome might be different.
Actually, the US has killed far more Iraqis than the Hong Kong police.
Greater than actually the US has killed far more Iraqis than the Hong Kong police. Yeah, I haven't heard of the Hong Kong police killing even one Iraqi. Seriously though, you're absolutely right, Iraq war was incomparably larger in scale. Are we seriously comparing a war to a police response to protests? This is truly the darkest timeline.
If police don't want to be treated like an invading army, then they shouldn't act like soldiers.
They are just wearing police uniforms.
We didn't raid the place, people inside were setting things on fire, so we went in to save them. Right.
You were the ones who told us peaceful protests don't work, like seriously, there's only violence when the police show up.
Live streams.
Jesus. This looks like something out of a video game. These protesters are so brave and I hope they can triumph over this regime.
Protesters were also brave 30 years ago in the event that didn't happen. I think we'll see the same result here. The fact that there is a lot more recorded evidence this time will help dispute anything China claims and keep the true nature of their acts on display for years to come.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.